Council of Legal Education. The Council of Legal Education is a statutory body established under the Legal Education Act number 27 of 2012 and is charged with the mandate of regulating, supervising, and licensing legal education programs and providers in Kenya, setting standards for curriculum and modular instruction, setting standards for modes and quality of examinations, setting standards for harmonization of legal education programs in Kenya and the region, monitoring and evaluating legal education providers and programs, and advising the government on matters relating to legal education. Our vision: globally competitive and transformative legal education and training in Kenya. Our mission: to assure quality legal education and training through licensing and supervision of legal education providers, administration of the Advocates Training Program examination, and advising the government on legal education. Our core values: the Council of Legal Education will uphold the following values: excellence, continuous growth by embracing excellent performance, integrity and accountability, adherence to moral principles and be accountable at all times, professionalism, uphold utmost professionalism in discharging its mandate, customer focus, meet and exceed customer expectations, ethical in decision making, inclusiveness, take into account views of stakeholders in decision making, respect for all in the discharge of our mandate. Citizens Service Delivery Charter. 1. Receiving incoming calls. Requirement to obtain is clarity and courtesy. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 3 rings. 2. Receiving visitors. Requirement to obtain is clarity and courtesy. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 10 minutes of arrival. 3. Response to inquiries. Requirement to obtain are use of appropriate channels such as telephone calls, physical visit to the office, emails, letters, and suggestion boxes. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 7 working days. 4. Response to complaints. Requirement to obtain a written complaint and verbal complaint. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 7 working days. 5. Examination registration. Requirements to obtain are payment of requisite fees, selection of units in the portal, and input of biodata. Cost of service for regular examination is 5,000 Kenyan shillings. Receipt is 10,000 Kenyan shillings and remark is 15,000 Kenyan shillings. Timeline of service is within 1 month. 6. Administration of the ATP examination. Requirement to obtain is Council of Legal Education examination card. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is as per examination table. 7. Release of examination results. Requirement to obtain is candidates who attempted the ATP examination in the specific series. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is 3 months after the administration of the last paper. Take 2. Timeline of service is 3 months after the administration of the last paper. 8. Gazettement. Requirement to obtain are must have passed ATP examination, must be pupillage, and confirmation of details. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is quarterly. 9. Issuance of final transcripts and compliance certificates. Requirement to obtain is identification documents, either original national ID, passport, or smart driving license. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 5 working days. 10. Application for licensing. Requirement to obtain is fill and submit application form, attach requisite documents, and payment of requisite fees. Cost of service is accreditation certificate for 500,000 Kenyan shillings, diploma for 900,000 Kenyan shillings, LLB for 1.6 million Kenyan shillings, and LLM for 1.6 million Kenyan shillings. Timeline of service is within 12 months of submission of application. 11. Application for recognition and approval of foreign qualification. Requirement to obtain is fill and submit the application form, attach requisite documents, and payment of requisite fees. Cost of service is 10,000 Kenyan shillings. Timeline of service is within 7 working days. 12. Refunds to students. Requirement to obtain is to write a request of the refund attaching confirmation of balance in student account. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 30 working days. 13. Award of tender to suppliers. Requirement to obtain is to be pre-qualified and be compliant with the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act and regulations. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 30 working days. 14. Payment to suppliers. Requirement to obtain is to provide the following documents. A. Original invoice. B. Original delivery note. C. Copy of LPO or LSO or contract. D. Completion certificate for works. E. KRA PIN. F. Bank account. G. ETR. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 30 days after concluding the process. 15. Recruitment or employment. Requirement to obtain is application letter and other requirements in response to the advert. Cost of service is free. Timeline of service is within 6 months from the date of advertisement. We are committed to courtesy and excellence in service delivery. Any service rendered that does not conform to the above standards or any officer who does not live up to commitment to courtesy, excellence in service delivery should be reported to Secretary or Chief Executive Officer, Council of Legal Education, Karen Office Park, Acacia Block, 2nd floor, Langata Road. P.O. Box 829 00502, Karen, Nairobi. Telephone +254 20 69 80 100 or 0719150000 for WhatsApp. Email ceo@cle.or.ke or info@cle.or.ke. Website www.cle.or.ke. Toll-free line +44 80 02 22 290. The Commission Secretary or Chief Executive Officer, Commission on Administrative Justice, 2nd floor, West End Towers, Waiyaki Way, Nairobi. P.O. Box 20414 00200, Nairobi. Telephone +254 20 22 70 000 or 23 03 000. Email complain@ombudsman.go.ke. Toll-free line 0800 22 1349. Huduma bora ni haki yako.